Welcome to today's video, Gyruda Doom of Depths. I'm revisiting Gyruda because it's just a really fun deck, and fun is what I'm really seeking. I don't really want to just stomp people to death or be unfair. I want to have a fun, balanced game. I think Gyruda can definitely do that if you build it that way. I've not put in loads of silly large Eldrazi. There's nothing in the deck bigger than 8 mana, and that's a dig through time. There's no Eldrazi at all in the deck. I actually find Eldrazi not even that effective in a Gyruda build because a lot of them want a cast trigger that Gyruda doesn't actually provide. Gyruda just cheats them in, therefore you just get ETBs. So we've got some cool ETBs. So you don't know, Gyruda came out in Ikoria, which is one of my favourite sets of all time, I think. There's a lot of favourite sets up there, but yeah, that's definitely one of them because it's got a lot of Kaiju, which I love. Kaiju and some robot-y stuff as well in the alternate arts. So it comes in, each player mills 4, then you put a creature with even CMC from them onto the battlefield. Pretty simple. You can also have it as a companion, but your deck can only have even mana values, which is a really valid deck archetype too. I think a lot of the companion abilities are kind of fun. I think some of them are broken, but yeah, it definitely caused a huge stir when companion came out because yeah, some of them were immediately banned in Commander. The 5-box, the Otter. I think the Otter is banned in Commander, but yeah. So apparently in paper now, there's enough clones to make a deck full of just even mana clones, so you can go infinite if you just get the absolute nut draw. You mill clone into clone into clone, and the clones keep cloning Gyruda over and over again, and you just mill each player out, which is kind of crazy. That's not really possible in Arena yet, I don't think. There's nowhere near enough clones, but there is a lot of cloning and flickering available. Essence Flux abilities that want to flicker your Gyruda over and over again. We have Thassa, obvious keep pair to keep flickering Gyruda in your end step. We do also have Displace a Kitten, which can also flicker Gyruda when you cast on creature spells. So these are really cool. Try to prioritize a lot of cloning abilities, to be honest. C double, Undercover Operative, Rite of Replication. This is nuts. If you kick this, you get 5 copies of Gyruda. And then if you have Panamonican, you also get double triggers. I mean, it is a bit dangerous because if you mill yourself, you die. But you could put, I don't know, Thassa's Oracles, I don't know. You could try and make a way around that. But yeah, it's just a really fun deck. On the top side, we've got Dragonlord Silumgar, Massacre Worm. I didn't want to make the deck too heavy as well because I want to be able to actually cast the creatures. I think sometimes people put in just such crazy big things. And yes, you can hit them, go down and win the game there and then. But then the opponent just quits, I think. But having stuff like 6 mana does mean we can cast them. They both have ETBs. Dragonlord Silumgar steals one of your opponent's things. There's sneaky things as well, like 3 steps ahead, which is a counter spell, but also built in Cloner, which the more and more I look at this card, I think that is just such a brutally, I don't want to say broken, but it's really pushed. You can counter a spell and then pay an extra 3 to clone one of your creatures, which is just really wild. You can then reanimate stuff that you might have missed from either player's graveyard with an odd CMC. There's lots of cool synergies. Search for Scanter flips really easily in this deck. There's one Delve card, Dig Through Time, just to get a bit of card value back from the cards you milled. That's really cool as well. Double triggers like Fracturing Realm, Virtue of Knowledge, Panamonican, Roaming Throne, which is conveniently 4 mana. Yeah, lots of fun stuff, and I hope you guys... Oh, one more card before I continue. Abhorrent Oculus is just a blue staple for me now. It goes into a lot of my blue decks. Again, taking advantage of the fact that you'll be milling 3 to 4 cards with Gyruda from your own library. You just cast this out for free, and you put in more stuff in the graveyard as well. It's just really cool. Just a really powerful card, and you manifest in your opponent's upkeep. And also, if you clone this with any of your clone effects, it's silly having 2 or 3 of these out. I did it earlier, and it's just really wild. So yeah, I think you'll really enjoy this Gyruda for 2025. Still pretty good. I love it when commanders from the olden days scale up really well for present day and going on forwards. And it's nice. I'll be trying to make commander videos going forward that are just, I guess, I hesitate to use this word powerful, but people are geared a lot more towards powerful. There was a weird phase when my vanilla videos did quite well, and then they didn't. It just dropped off a cliff, and yeah, sadly, I just think the common commanders, I don't know, maybe they've just seen their time, and now it's time to move back to the power. But yeah, it's fine. I'll try and make fun, powerful decks. There you go. How about that? Let's see how we get on in today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you don't, that's really mean. Cool. Right, opponent goes first with Velgavoth, mono black, big dude. When I use this, I find it really difficult to cast. So there goes our Dark Ritual, I guess. But yeah, 9 mana is ridiculously hard to cast. So let's see how quickly they get theirs out. Whenever you face a black deck and you like your starting hand, don't like it. There is no point. It's easier to just not like it. Still think we've got an okay start there. They got rid of our ramp. They didn't get rid of our win cons. So we'll see how they do after their really solid turn on Thoughtseize. Also, Narset's going to help us pull back into the game. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Let's go for an Invoke, because that's pretty much one of the best black spells ever made. Murderous Rider. They didn't want us getting that one off, did they? Displace a kitten. Okay, we'll go for the kitten. Such a crazy card. The fact that you cast an spell to flicker and then unpermanent. Really wild. Gilded Lotus. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to be tough to deal with. Counter target spell. Okay. Five, 6, 7, 8. One more mana and they can go for the Velgavoth. Oh! Luckily, we can counter that. Thank goodness. We would have been in quite a lot of trouble. Oh, copy! It doesn't counter, does it? Okay. I actually misread that. Copy target spell. Ah, yes. Oh, well, we won anyway. Well, yeah, C double, guys. C double is copy. Yeah, okay. Okay, fair enough. We won anyway. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm a bit taken aback. I just didn't read it right. Whatever. We still win. Still counts. Still counts. Let's go. We're going up against big old red. Big old red. Okay, this could be interesting. So they want to destroy us with fire and flame, and we want to destroy them with water. Let's go for the search first. Let's get that out of the way. So we're going to have a 4-mana spell this turn. Maybe we did want to counter that. Who knows? 4 mana, but obviously better to counter a 5-mana thing. I knew that was coming. I knew that was going to come out to play. Oof. Okay, we'll keep that. We'll need that. And then Search for Counter should flip pretty soon when our Gyruda mills. So they're going to add 2 and then play a big spell. They're going to play Khan. I'll also counter that. What can red do to stop counter? There's probably 1 or 2 different things, but... Are they going to destroy one of my lands? Absolute prick. Absolute prick. Well, we do get 4 mana. So I think we just do go for the Gyruda. And what do we get? Oh, that's weird. Roaming Throne automatically comes in, so I don't even get to choose the art. Okay, so that's 6 loyalty here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 more, and then the search flips, which will negate the Stone Rain that they just did. Chandra isn't ult yet. That's nice. And hopefully we get a land so we can use Invoke Despair. This can deal 5 damage to 2 things, is it? X damage to each up to 2 targets. Okay, add 2 more mana and they can copy a spell. Oh, if it's a board wipe, I'll be very sad. Brittle Blast. So they're killing it and then it's going to exile it. That's a shame. Because we have the reanimate, which would have been kind of nice there. We'll bin that. We can reanimate that. We don't have the mana for this either, which is such a shame. Let's take that down a notch. Oh, actually, I think we have to spend this turn. We've only got 1 black, so we have to Forage, right? Exile 3 cards from the graveyard. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame we don't have the black mana for this, but next turn we should have... No, we're not. We can't even use Invoke Despair next turn, which is a bit of a shame. 6, 7, 8, 5, 6. They can cast it again with that Chandra. That is irritating. Oh, that's annoying. Or maybe they want to just kill that roaming throne. They do. Oh, that's annoying as well. Okay, so they're taking that turn off just to slow us down, basically. Ah, but we've got the Invoke Despair. So we could just reanimate the Abhorrent Oculus here. 4, 5, 6. Let's just fill our hands with absolute goodness. Valakut Awakening. Just to draw one card. If we had one blue, we could... If we had one blue counter, we don't. We've got Pact. Okay, we'll keep the Pact. I think that'll buy us some time, to be honest. 6, 7, 8. Okay, here we go. Yay. Now it costs 10. I need 2 more lands to play this. Oh, nice. And we can still reanimate the Binoculus. Looking good, looking good. Oh, that's such a shame. That's a shame that that's there. I would have liked to have played that within my grasp. And there we go. It was looking a bit hairy at one point with the 2 Chandras. And I think if they had just done the turn of just playing the second Chandra, I think they could have done that. And I think that would have been in a much better position rather than concentrating killing our roaming throne, which we didn't actually have the mana to cast a Gyruda anyway. So, yeah, unless I saw something wrong there. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool game. Okay, wonderful. We've got Leyline in our starting hand. I think that means we just have to keep that, right? When you're cheating in a 4-mana flash enabler. Surprised people don't really use them very much. Nice. So I'm going to do the really mean thing of Thought Seizing in their turn. Is it mean? Oh my god, they've got Mana Drain. It's not mean at all. See, now, if I had done that a bit sooner, I would have managed to get the Birds of Paradise out of that hand, then they couldn't have gone for the Kasmina. Man, why'd I have to have the birds? It's annoying. It's annoying! Scry 1. Looks Channeler. The Sages are irritating. They could kill the Leyline pretty easily. So let's just go for this now. Try to recoup. Mana Drain. Okay, well, that's interesting. They know we have a Mana Drain now. Flux Channeler. So at least we can get another hit with a Narset before she goes away. That's going to ultimate pretty quick, isn't it? Unless we kill it somehow.
Keep an open mind.
Feed the Swarm. I think we're going to feed the Swarm and Flux Channeler, to be honest. Because I don't really want them to proliferate over and over again. So Mana Drain cannot stop the Boseiju, but we can stop the next best thing, I guess. So I guess we just counter anything here. Because it guarantees our Gyruda coming down next turn. Unless they counter this, of course. The downside here is we then have to main phase the Gyruda, otherwise we'd miss out on the mana, and that could be a counter spell. The face down card there. Oh dear. But yeah, they're going to get an ultimate. Search for an instant sorcery. Shares a color. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Oh, that's brutal. So we could just die to that, right? Let's see what it is. Be a very quick game. And we hit nothing. Oh well. That's a shame. What's the best instant or sorcery in the game in Simic that shares a colour with this Planeswalker? but they've got nothing else out. I guess it's something that would... Interesting, so they want to draw loads of cards. And they want to keep Kasmina. Holy moly. Let's just see what it is. I'm actually really curious here. I don't actually see this very often. So... Expropriate. So they're going to get extra turn. We'll give them extra turns. How many did they get? Was it 2? Ren and Realm Breaker, okay. Oh, we're just dead. I always forget Expropriate's in the format. It's just so crazy. They don't really have much else though, do they? Literally got a birds. I wonder if they have any big creatures at all for us to copy. Going down mana, okay. What a weird game. We're just going up against Superfriends, I guess. Proliferate again. Oh my god. Okay. This is troubling. If they get another extra turn, I think we could be... Although I'd be curious to see what exactly the next spell would be, right? Because Expropriate, I think that's the worst it could ever be. And they got 2 extra turns and didn't kill us. Oh my goodness, I feel behind. And I thought I had a good start, really. Play lands and permanents from your graveyard.
The multiverse is at my beck and call.
That is a very strong ultimate, to be fair. And I don't think we can win now, because if we keep flickering the Gyruda, then they're just going to fill the graveyard with more things. So we're looking for a Gyruda Brawl, I suppose. How did it come to this? That's crazy. I guess the Expropriate helped them. And now they're going to fill the graveyard even more.
I will protect Innistrad's forest.
Well, at least there's a unique way to kill me. Not being killed by this combination of things, I don't think ever. Or not in recent memory. Create a dude. Infernal Grasp. Let's kill that. What could we possibly hit that would be good? I don't know. Create a Hoof. Yeah, I think that's it, to be honest. And we can attack when they've got blockers. And they can just keep casting stuff from the graveyard, like Otawara, over and over again. I think I'm going to call this, guys. It's not something we're going to be able to pull back from. Not an ultimate that strong. Oh, well. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm not happy about having a matchup like that favours the opponent like this. It feels a bit inherently unfair, but there we go. And by that, I mean that I'll be milling their deck, and they'll be resurrecting massive Ulamogs. So there is that. God damn it. Give me a neutral matchup. That would be good. Something where we're both having a medium advantage. Okay. Feed the swarm. I'm probably looking for more lands. We want to get to 6 mana as soon as we can. Putting on graveyard along the way for the Abhorrent Oculus. Halfling. So we've got 2 kill spells for the Halfling. Let's take that out. We can also kill the Slimefoot and the token that it makes. Nothing scary in the graveyard at the moment, so we'll see. We can reanimate something as well. We'll take the Slimefoot. How ironic is that? It's quite funny, actually. So now they have to use a kill spell to kill their own commander. Diabolic Intent. Okay, so they're going to find themselves any card. That's very powerful. Basically Demonic Tutor at this point. At the low cost of a free creature. I think Diabolic Intent in this deck is just as good as Demonic Tutor. Because you're pretty much guaranteed. Narset. Okay. I guess that's fine for now.
I know 88 ways to defeat. I Just the trick for
Thought
this.
Seize. Oh, we could have a look and maybe try and see what they got. What do we think they got? Defense of the Heart. It was Defense of the Heart. Almost certainly. Cheeky boy. It was definitely Defense of the Heart because they know that we get one of these guys on attack. And I don't feel like any of these other things are just that worrying at all. Let's look first and then we'll Temple a Land to the top hopefully. Or Dark Ritual. And yeah. Absolutely glorious. This is a good time to do it, I guess. Deep Cavern Bat. What do we steal from our opponent's hand temporarily? I think we'll take the Bloodletter. We're in a pretty crazy position here. We have their commander. Land on top is fine as well. This is so crazy for 3 mana. What the hell? Who made this? This is crazy. I've never actually used one before because I just feel like it's a bit too, I don't know, a bit too linear for me just to reanimate. But yeah, like attacking, creating a goblin, reviving stuff, really wild. Molten Gatekeep. Should probably play that first to deal extra damage, I guess. I think we probably just... What do we do? If we get Massacre Worm, that's going to be crazy. Let's attack first. We're going to double block like that. Okay, I did not expect them to really do that. Okay, fair enough. It does make sense, to be honest. I was a bit scared now they have other things in the graveyard, but we'll see. Okay, that is a bit scary. What's the wording? Sapling. So it's just that sapling that's the issue, isn't it? 3, 4, 5, 6. What do they want to bring back from the graveyard? I just don't really see anything that scary yet. We'll keep this one so that we can recast the Gyruda later on. And we'll keep in the graveyard so we can exile him with the Abhorrent Oculus. Fiend Artisan. I think we'll take that. And then we'll save the Planar Incision for... I don't know. We'll see. Do they really want to get Sir Conrad out? I mean, that's probably the best thing, right? Okay. That is quite bad. Maybe I've made a mistake. We'll see. Let's gain some life. So now Sir Conrad is a bit of an issue because every time something dies, we lose 1. Down to 10. We lose a shield counter here and we lose the life. So we can have Undercover Operative come in as a copy of Sir Conrad. How about those apples? How do you like them apples, eh? Right, let's go for the Oculus first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shieldred's Edict in response. Okay, fine. They can have that back. They need 3 black mana to cast that. It's going to be tricky. Okay. That's an instant. We can do this as well. Sacrifice another creature. Search library for a creature card with mana of excess put on the battlefield. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Why did that use? Oh, okay, right. Yeah, we'll just do it for one. So you lose a bit more life here. Alright, we've got no ones. Right. I forgot, to be honest. If they do any board wipes, I'm just going to get a copy of Sir Conrad, and then I think they'll die, because my triggers will happen first. Breach the multiverse. Right, this is they're gonna love this. So, look at this. We're gonna have a Conrad. So now we're gonna see the 20 mils before theirs, because it's their turn. Inactive player triggers go in the stack and then go off first, I'm pretty sure. I think that's how it works. Let's just see. So they get a card from each of the milled piles. Is that 2 Sir Conrads? So yeah, mine go off, and I think they die before anything else happens. Oh, but the Angel of Suffering now stops them from taking damage. Oh no. And they've got 2 Sir Conrads. Oh, they got us. Oh, interesting. So now the triggers are interwoven. But then mine go on top. Oh, they've basically saved themselves with this stupid angel. No! Okay, well, interesting. Yeah. They... How many cards? I don't know. Yeah, that's a shame. They got really lucky with that Angel of Suffering. I think they would have definitely been dead a lot sooner. But look how much we milled them for. 50 cards in the graveyard. Yeah, they just happened to basically spark double the Sir Conrad to deal double damage, I guess. Oh, well, that was an interesting game just to see what would have happened. But damn, that just came in the top 10, obviously. All right, we are up against Mandalorian Cello using Lazav. Uncommon Commander. Do not see that very often, do we? Here on the MTG Josh channel. Oh, fetch into a surveil land. Fetch into a surveil land. Do it. Do it. Whenever you commit a crime, put a counter on Lazav, then you may exile a card from the graveyard. If a creature card exiles away, you may have Lazav, become a copy of it until end of turn. The ability triggers only once each turn, dear Anakin. Archmage's Charm. Okay, so yeah, by the way, that's exactly what I said. Mercurial Spell Dancer. Nice. Nice. So, look on Metamorph. Copy of any permanent. That's great, isn't it? That's like a worm's going to be pretty solid if they play lots of little weenies. Brainstorm. Oil counter. When this creature does damage to a player, you move 2 all counters. If you do, when you cast your next spell, copy the spell. You may choose new tokens for the copy. Okay, that's very strong. But I feel like whenever I've used it, never managed to survive, sadly. Let's go for the 1 Power Stone. They'll probably counter it here. No counter. Huh, fair enough. Well, they've got 2 mana up for some suspicious reason, haven't they? Ban something. It's like a Rift, Blazing Borrower. Okay. My god, I'm so sick of going second and just against permission decks. Everything's a freaking permission deck. There's so many archetypes in Magic. I think Mill is completely dead in this format. Ironically, because I'm using a Mill deck. It's just too dangerous to put stuff in the opponent's graveyard. Aggro is literally Ragavan. Control, everyone's playing Control. Or mid-range. So sad. I miss traditional. You know what? I didn't think I was ever going to say this. I kind of missed traditional mid-range years ago. Oh, look, they're not playing anything again. It's just so boring, isn't it? It's just play something and then basically just counter everything after. Come on, man. Have some balls. Such a pussy. It's not even an interesting thing. It's not like I'm resolving an Ojutai and I'm smacking you to death and killing you. This is like a slow, painful death. Come on. At least when I use Ojutai, I use cool synergies like give him vigilance, untap him. This is just like, I'll play a little too while I smack you over and over again. I've got 2 mana up again. Christ. Christ on a motorbike. Is it going to be another counterspell? You son of a bitch. Oh my god. Basic it is then. Don't look at my lands. When people look at my lands, I freak out because like, what are they going to do to my lands? Especially in a colour which doesn't, a colour like blue black that doesn't really deal with absolutes or lands. Fell the profane. That cat was not profane. It was just a cute little cat with no suspicious tentacles at all. There was no suspicious tentacles, guys. What have we got? Anything? Any hits? Completely missed. That's a shame. Absolute tit. Codswallop. Tap out. Come on, tap out your silly tapping. You've used your counters now. Orona's Vortex. Oh my god. Puts it on the bottom of my deck. That's really rude. That is really rude. Although it's 4 mana, to be fair. If they don't play the Mercurial Spelldancer. There we are. I thought as much. Fatal push. Right, let's dig through time. Let's find some things here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need some lands, really. Land. And a Thassa? Yeah, for Thassa. Thassa's going to be ridiculous with Massacre Worm. Let's take out that silly little dancing thing. Dancing Queen. Here we go. Superstar DJ. Mandalorian Cello. Most people would be trapped by that name and say Mandalorian Cello. I think a lot of people would. In fact, that's what my brain initially thought. Ooh, packed. So we're going to go Massacre Worm with Pact as backup. Which should kill both of their creatures, because Thassa will flicker still within our own turn. Hello there. Come on, let me resolve it. Yay. Oh, it's got 5 toughness now. Ugh. Okay, that is annoying. He shall survive. Damn it. What big creatures are in graveyards? Zilch. And just a tiny dude. Not even worth mentioning, is it? Clues. Okay, when the man cracks the clue, you know he's looking for a poo. Well, he's got not very good cards in hand, I'm guessing. What are you going to do? Stifle that ability? Yes, son of a gun. Right, let's attack first. Okay. They're going to flash in the Brazen Burrower. So let's just get this out of the way. If they have a counter, then so be it. Okay, 2 Massacre Worms. Massacre's Worms. Welcome to the Massacres Worms. Hello there. Massacres Worms. One is full art and one is not. That makes me sad. And there we are, the little brazen burrower burrowing his way into my brain, bellowing and bloating. What's he stolen, guys? He's stolen a vial of blood. That is quite naughty. The artwork here is actually kind of weird, because, like, that guy is running in a completely the wrong direction, and yet this fairy is kind of, like, in the foreground going, hee-hee, tee-hee. Right, let's swing both again. If they don't have any spells here, it's going to be a bit weird. They must have something, because Brazen Borrow is going to die. They're going to lose 4, so they will just die here. So let's go for the decoy spell, which unbelievably is a Panharmonicon, which normally is a winning end synergy. Spell Pierce. Sure, I will pay an additional 2. Oh, actually, is it 2? Yeah, I think it is. Hello, I'm paying 2 mana. Welcome. Now what? Alright, let's flicker the full art one. You know what? Let's double that trigger. Hee hee. Then we can flicker another Massacre Worm. We get 2 Massacre Worms. Tishana's Tidebinder. That's bloomin' annoying. Oh my god, what a prick. So basically they managed to stop all of the Thassa's abilities. Loses all abilities. Oh my god. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, damn. As if they've got loads. It's down to 8. Okay, well. And a Jace. How many more tricks do they have up their stupidly long wizard sleeves? So they can theoretically block both of these and still be alive. Which they are doing. Alright, okay. So we take 6 on the swing back. We can't use Thassa. That's annoying. I should have not done... Oh yeah, but this stuff happens, doesn't it? The death triggers happens. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Probably should have Tishana's Tidebinded that, shouldn't you? Oh, you silly sausage. I forgot. Oh, Massacres Worms, guys. Massacres Worms. Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.